Hi friends, welcome to ourselves. So today it is the 55th episode in the biology series. So today we're still going to continue the immune system, and there's still a lot of parts that are still there to discover. Explain about the immune system. So today we're going to discuss about what are the attackers to that immune system. What is there? Why should we defend the body? So what are the attackers mainly? So that is the main question. So these attackers include 4 main objects. Yes. So they are, we can also say 5. So first are bacteria. And next, second are viruses. Not the computer viruses, the biological viruses. Yes. If you're too much into computers, then understand the differences between them. Yes. So the next is parasites. And finally, the 4th place is our own body. Sometimes when autoimmune diseases happen, or even cancer is the 4th one. Yes. So let's start explaining. Yes. So okay. So first, bacteria. So first, how do they even enter our body? So normally, when like a contaminated surface is there and we put our hands or any other body part on it, we'll also get contaminated by that bacteria too. Yes, and then it will enter our body where it will start to infect. Yes. So this could even happen if like a splinter just or an iron nail just hit into your hand. Yes. So now there's a hole inside. So that iron nail has a lot of rust which has a lot of bacteria inside it, or even viruses. So they can enter our body in those ways. Yes. So yeah. So our immune system is always at like the edges of our body as well too. Yes. So the bacteria mainly attack by so they are separate cells which just move around. So while our normal cells just work together to form a whole living multicellular organism, these bacterium cells work for their own good. They are selfish. Yes. So yeah, and they are single cellular cells. That means they can't mix with other cells to form another multicellular organism. So yeah, they just go around by their own, just like how the immune system moves. Yes. So they need like food and oxygen or any other important resource to survive. So but they are small bacteria. They don't want to do it on their own because they're pretty lazy and pretty selfish. So they come into our body and take all of our resources. But the main danger starts because they will release toxins which will kind of damage our body. So these toxins are mainly the byproducts of them taking food. Yes, so that's why our immune system wants to just kick them out of our body. But there are 2 types of bacteria. There are good bacteria and bad bacteria. So bad bacteria are the selfish ones which come and attack. While good bacteria, we just coexist with them. We give them food and all resources. They will do something like that. Like the E. coli bacteria will digest food in return for some food. Something like that. Yes. So yeah. So that is about bacteria. So next is about viruses. So viruses, even if they enter our body in the same way as bacteria, they have completely different objective. So the main difference from bacteria as viruses is first, the viruses are very smaller than bacteria. Yes. And also viruses are non-living things and again living things, both in the same type. Yes. So a virus is just simply some DNA, just the DNA and RNA for like the instructions for the virus to just move around, or like for it to reproduce, which is just inside a shell which holds all of that DNA/RNA. That's so simple. So many scientists debate if these viruses are even living things or not. They are so simple compared to every other cell that everybody knows. Yes. So viruses just come in, they will enter a specific cell, like even any cell. Yes. So then they will go into the cells, protein making like machine places, and they will contaminate, like infect that cell and that protein machine place inside of the cell, the ribosomes. So inside those ribosomes, they will infect them in a way so that they will produce virus parts. So like then lots of viruses will be created inside the cell, and finally it will kill. Finally, the virus will order the cell to kill itself, and then all the viruses will be released, and then it just goes on forever until the human dies. Yes, or the virus is finally eradicated. Yes, so that these viruses. Next are parasites. So again examples. So examples of bacteria include like E. coli. Next viruses include, the COVID-19 viruses, which still is there. And then parasites. An example is malaria. Yes, malaria is even a parasite. Yes. So parasites are a type of protozoa, which are like micro animals. So these parasites, they are large types and again very small micro types. So large types include tapeworms, which just go inside our body and they just wiggle around. Yes. So the main objective of parasites is they go into our body, and just like the bacteria, they'll just take all of our resources and they take it as their own. Yes. So they're also selfish as bacteria, but they enter in different ways, like from any holes of our body, including our nostrils. Yeah, pretty creepy too if you think about it. Yeah. So that is parasites. They are pretty simple, but to eradicate, they are not that simple because sometimes they're even larger than normal cells. They're pretty humongous compared to cells. Yes. If a bacteria is like this and virus is just a small dot, a protozoa will be, like this. And if a cell is like this. Yeah, that is the comparison. Yeah. So next, finally, is our own body. This includes autoimmune diseases and even cancer. So first let's discuss about the autoimmune diseases. So this is when sometimes our immune system just malfunctions and it will mistakenly attack our own body until we... Yeah. An example of this is diabetes. Yes, there are many autoimmune diseases, including diabetes. Arthritis is even an autoimmune disease. Yeah, so that is, autoimmune diseases are simple. Yes, and then cancer, one of the most complicated things in our universe. Not that complicated but to explain, but yeah. Okay, so first inside our cells, there's a lot of small mechanisms that are happening. As normal human brain can't even understand those. But still, those mechanisms are happening inside our brain itself. Yes, so thousands of them happen per second. Yes, so that's a lot. So there's a small chance for any mistakes. And yeah, a lot of them will form. So if a lot of mistakes happen, a lot means a lot, then the cell will start malfunctioning, and then it will become cancer cell. Normally the cell will just have self-suicide mechanism if like a cancer happens or any mutation happens inside the cell. But sometimes those don't work. Then there's a second line of defense. Any normal immune cell will, if it is just going around, there's a cancer cell, and the cancer cell, no, I'm not a cancer cell, and yeah, you are a cancer cell, and the cancer cell will be killed. Yes, but if there is no immune cell, sometimes the cancer cells, because of the mutations, can even hide themselves, yes, from the immune cells. So then they can reproduce faster and faster without any detection until it becomes too late to repair, and it's too late to go back. Now, most likely there's no return for cancer, but some things like chemotherapy can work. Yes, humans are still trying to research a way for cancer, to cure cancer. Yes, so yeah, this is for today about the targets of the immune system. Bye.